Hey folks, my name's Ed Travers. My pronouns are he, him, and his. I'm an Anglican priest serving in the beautiful Diocese of Nova Scotia and Prince Edward Island, filming for the last time from the beautiful parish of Christ Church, Shelburne, that sits on the ancestral and on the unceded territory of the Mi'kmaq people. Gwe. So I'm back in Shelburne for an hour or so, picking up the last of what we had left behind, taking it to Halifax, getting ready for our new adventure. Just looking around the church. Been through a lot in this building. Been through a lot with these people. Been through a lot in this town. Seen a lot. Laughed a lot. I've cried a lot. I tried to work hard. I tried to do my best. I tried to be, I tried not to be a jerk. And now it comes to an end. And I begin tomorrow, the day that this video is released, I take on the role as rector of the parish of St. Margaret of Scotland in the north end of Halifax. I have, in my time here, in my 11 years here, I've done over 120 funerals. I've lost count. And one of the things that I found helpful when talking with families during their times of grief was to try to be frank, try to be blunt about things. Try to be honest about things. That this isn't something you ever get over. Losing somebody that you love isn't something that we ever really get over. It's not something we move beyond. It's not something that can be replaced. And in fairness, while death is a very unique form of grief, the source of all grief is change. And you can't really ever go back from any real change. You can't ever really stop yourself where you're at and go back to exactly where you were. Change is most often, it's permanent. Even if we can go back, we've changed somewhat. The place has changed somewhat, even if it's only 30 or 40 seconds. The other day, the town of Shelburne wrote something really beautiful on Facebook about us, about my family. And of course, reading it, all those feelings come up. They start churning and weepy, glassy-eyed. And then, of course, it's Facebook, and everybody around the community seems to be piling on their sentiment and how they feel about us and their best wishes and their love, and telling us, again, as a family, telling us what we meant to them and what they think we meant to the community. And, the grief sort of churns back up. It comes back up, and there it is again, because it's never really something you'll ever get over. And leaving this town is not something I will ever really get over. Leaving this church is not something I will ever get over. Leaving these people, these friendships, Leaving this family is not something I will ever really get over. The metaphor, the thing that I started this, the thing that I find useful when speaking with grieving families, that I told you I would talk about. Losing somebody is not like cutting your hand. You know, maybe you cut your hand and you get a little scar. Losing someone is like losing a limb. Saying goodbye to someone when they die is like losing a limb. Eventually your body heals. Your body will heal over where that limb was, but you never are really ever the same again. It's gone. That piece of you is gone, and it's not coming back. But you still have to carry on. You still have to go on living. And so you lose these people, you lose this person, you lose this place, you go through this extreme moment of grief. You never get over it. But you will heal from it. You will heal from the change, from the loss. You won't be the same after. But you'll learn how to carry on. You'll learn how to move forward. You'll learn how to thrive, to be who you are. You'll find your place again. You might not be able to do all the same things. You might not be able to feel all the same things. You might not be, just because there's a part of you that's now gone. But you will heal. And you will learn how to live with this new reality, within this new context, in this new world. It's true for a loss. It's true when somebody dies. It's true when we leave home. It's true when we experience any kind of change. We're never the same again. But we can learn how to live within that new world. May the Lord bless you. May the Lord keep you. May the Lord's face be made to shine upon you and be gracious to you. May the Lord's countenance be lifted up to you. May you always know the peace of being in the Lord's presence. I pray you will pray for me. Pray for my family as we go through this time of loss. And I pray that all of us who experience change, who experience drastic change, good or bad, will be able to acknowledge that it comes with loss. That we will change, that we will be different, but that we can still move forward, that we will heal, and we can be the person that God, the people that God, the community that God created us to be. Amen. Numultus.